And hello again, everyone. Welcome back to our big old map being built up. We have mostly completed town build, town connections. We kind of have a few more to go and then build one railway. And then the screen that I just closed down was our hotel view. Basically, we have a few outstanding kind of unloved hotels that I have to take care of. And then off screen, I shall have a look at all the towns, though I don't think there will be much to fix, hopefully. And then we can get on with the industries, which will be welcome because, we've spent a part of 60 or 70 episodes on getting the towns fixed up and ready to go. In case you are joining ad hoc, this is a 2x2k map. It's short of 1,500 towns. Technically about 5,500 industries, but not all of them need to be dealt with. And we want to connect all towns and any industry that produces stuff. And a connection, in our case, equals that that the passengers last month is more than 0. I'm thinking I'll just kind of do it this way. I know I missed out a town. Just do it like that. And then basically it's kind of come back this way. Have a few. Okay, so we've basically done this part of the map. So what I want to do, I started plopping down in whichever previous episode station here. So I want to pull this out all the way to the other end. Oops, sorry. And just essentially do the usual, but hopefully it's going to be a little easier considering that most things are now in order. I'll put down the stations a little later, namely when the whole line's done. Figuring out to do this. I'm not a huge fan of epic long tunnels because of signaling. I've mentioned that a few times. I'm thinking just do that and then come off this way. So actually, bridges are stupid depots. Right. Um, Shut up. It's weird because you can bridge over stations now, which is doable, but you cannot bridge over depots, which makes precisely zero sense in my head, but then no one asked me, so yes, it's very useful. We don't immediately care about that. I just want to check where we are. Well, we're kind of straight-ish line, but see, this is where I'm going to have absolute shitloads of problems. Because if I want to have things on railway rather than anything else, it's going to get very busy. So I'm increasingly, it's not going to work, is it? I'm increasingly tempted to go for road vehicles once we get to the industry stuff, which is going to be very soon. Again, that's not going to be in our favor there. So I'll just do this. I'm reasonably sure I can't do that. I'm just experimenting because, okay, well, this is hard, right? So the rules of the game kind of keep changing. No. By which I mean, in TT Classic, you couldn't do diagonal rails and bridges in the same tile, which of course was 30 odd years ago, but up until recently, you couldn't bridge over stations. You, as the example shows, you still can't bridge over. It's not going to work. I kind of want to get back this way. You still can't bridge over depots, so who knows? It's funny because I think the maximum bridge length is 128, which can be changed, but like this whole screen is less than that. Don't really want 60 long. Meh. Okay, I need to clean up this mess. Again, I don't like super long tunnels if I don't have to because they interfere with signaling. I think, I'm reasonably sure. Like, apparently bridges are signaled through. I should experiment with this. Damn it, go away. If I ever bring in boats, I'll have to revamp this whole area anyway. So in earlier game, this wouldn't be much of a great idea of uppy downy, but yeah, maglevs are pretty bleeping powerful, and in all fairness, I very limitedly care. Like, I'm not really at the point of I just want it done, but I am at the point where I think adding extra layers of complication is not something we need. Nope. Also, if you ever wonder, I keep building longer bridges because a 3-tile long bridge can only be cantilevered. It's not going to work, is it? Which is 256k per hour, and that works just fine for industrial trains, but not here. No, I don't want that. I know there's a shortcut for rails, but I actually admittedly don't know what it is, and I'm a little lazy to look it up. Ah, that's actually the end of the line. So this is the thing. If I do this, it's not going to allow it because there's jam, but if I do this, once that goes, and put a station underneath, which I'm going to, that's fine. This is okay. But try to put a depot underneath and not okay. Which is more than a little weird for me, but such is life. Okay, that was 73k, which is sort of money I was hoping. Good. I don't actually have any. So first stop's going to be, yeah, here's fine. Kind of. There you go. All OCDs hopefully handled. That bridge is not really in a great position because of signaling, but there's not much I can do about it. Unless I basically erase this. Well, so what you do is do all of this, but we'll need a bit more like that. Nope. So, oh, come on. What was that about me not trying to do extra headache? Some such. And then I can actually do this stupid thing. Good. So next stop actually pretty much here. But I need to clean up a little because it's a big old station and well, it's actually not too bad. I need to make sure stuff fits. Next stop someplace here. Nope. some such. And the next stop here-ish. Just want to make sure I'm under that line here. So it gets a little busy. Actually, you seem like the right candidate. So next stop here. This is a little busier. So I'm thinking next stop probably here. Which is a slight intro into the surf madness, and I totally have that up. Into the madness that's about to hit us. Not too bad. So if we do a bit of cleaning up job here. What hills? Never been any hills. So while this is actually relatively far from the town borders, if it was any closer, like they would already hate me beyond anything because I just killed off a lot of stuff here in terms of forests and all. Okay, next is kind of here, bit here, a bit less obtrusive. Yeah, no, we'll clean up. We'll just basically do exactly what we did a moment ago. Some such. And then this is actually fine. Why am I putting this here? Because there's a road up there which is not used because I haven't actually done this yet. Fine. In which case, nope. I want to come from this direction. There you go. Looks almost natural. So if I do something like this, then signal, signal, station, signal, signal. I'm not sure it's actually 10, but just about. And then that's the end. So it's a bit longer. I don't really want to put another one in here. I don't see the point. So then, and this is our last train line. I don't want to build one here. Like even this is just a bonus. We don't really need it. It's just like for fun. Okay, I need to move stuff. Why? It's all passengers. There's no mail in here, and I'm still running on. Wow. Well, hello, you. Impressive. That's 2%. On 8 and Subit 7. Good work. So I wanted one of these. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You stay. You go there. Ten. It's fine. Usually lost track of what was going on. Okay, so that was great work. Just effing great. So next job is to go to each station, stop, and make sure that they are connected into tram lines. Where are we? I don't really want to pull stuff in here too much. Just probably do this. And there's only one of this, isn't it? Yep. And I think I messed up the resolution again. Lingalong's cute. Takes 900 people. Yeah, I messed it up again. I don't actually want it. Because it's very slow. You can't make it longer, I think. Essentially is the issue. I just hook this in. Hotel. Good work. So you want something like this. One thing that's missing badly is I haven't done the depots for the trains. So we are going to do that along the way. And backtrack and do it. Oh, I did that. Okay, this is fixed. Good work. Just do this. I don't actually care because, no, I do. It's a different line. No, it's not. Yeah, people can change it then, but I think we'll need a lot more. Yeah, we do. Why? Sorted. Basically just loop it down here. I'll do. Don't know why that stopped there. The whole station was empty, but fine. Nope, I don't want that. Good. I still think that music is loud, but it's like, it's just so quiet. Okay, where am I? We'll join those in a bit. Well, I mean, it's kind of a weird move, but hey, why not make this? That might just so much for the coastline. No, I wanted the road. Baby mill. Like obviously this doesn't all have to be one round, not the least because there's a hotel that, yeah, I could push that in there. I'm tempted to do both. So what I want is Shut up. Something like that. And then go back. Get a bunch of these. I know we still haven't done depots, so the trains are a bit going to be unreliable, but such is life. I think we need to extend this, which is not too bad because there's going to be stuff down here eventually. In fact, can we just do that in one fell swoop? So one is this, which is not even connected. Go off to platypus, then back. Fine. And then have another one which basically starts. I want this out because if I ever press the letter D, because it becomes totally stupid. Do that. And we haven't been here proper. I mean, these actually need doing because we just said that we're not going to bother with any further railways or passengers. So doing this is not a bad idea. Where am I? It's all done. That's done. This needs doing. That will do. Oh, that's the end. Just do that. Fine. So I'm reasonably sure we still have, yeah, stuff missing. Quite a bit of it, in fact, around here. So we do that and this and that. Okay, then that's fine. And then do one here. The reason why I'm in such an obvious rush is because I'm hoping to close off this whole passenger thing in this episode. Although in reality, it's almost certain that I've missed out on stuff. It's fine. Where was the third? Here. And there. What? Stupid thing. No, just go away. Okay, I have no idea why I did that. I'm just going to redo this. Life would be so much easier if we had some form of go back the way you came button. Okay. Alright, now what? Yeah. You want to make bets if I finish this? Fuck's sake. Not with this. Not with this madness. Okay. So need a few of these. Then we need a few of these. So do something like 1, 2, 3, hamster. Go back. And then basically the same idea the other way. And then come back. I'm not too phased about that. Okay, what else? What else? Who's missing? These. Naughty, naughty. Like I'm obviously not going to be able to totally finish because I need to check hotels and I need to check all the towns. I'll do some of that off screen. So I'm thinking I'll do the hotels on screen because that's actually kind of easy. In the next episode, of course. And there is a hotel out here. Just for the laws. And then I'll pause and deal with the towns. But what's also going to happen is that I shall pause that here, save the game, and cut the episode because we're at 55 minutes and I can't actually get on with any new stuff. So thank you for watching, as always, and I shall hopefully see you the next time. Any comments, thoughts, feel free to share. Thank you and bye-bye.